guys are hockey fans in here? Okay, we have two. Okay, so this is going to be really interesting for y'all. So I guarantee only you and I and him are going to know who John Scott is. So for those of you who don't know who he is, he's a 6'8", 260-pound goon that was tossed around the league only for his fighting skill. He's really not that good at hockey. He's probably only he wouldn't even be in the NHL if he wasn't that big. So he was always ridiculed for his lack of hockey skill. So the NHL held a fan vote, and as a joke, everyone voted for him, and it was like a crazy thing that happened. They held a fan vote for who would be the all-star team captains for their 4 divisions, and Scott won. And so this started the whole controversy in the NHL. And the NHL is trying to find every loophole out of this stupid fan vote idea. So they went as far as demanding Scott address to Twitter that to tell people to vote for Oliver Ekman-Larsson, who was obviously the better player and on his team. But they didn't listen, of course. And so the NHL went as far as demanding his former team, the Phoenix Coyotes, to trade him. So they did, just because of that. And then, but that didn't stop Scott. So the people went outraged over Twitter and everything. And it wasn't until he was interviewed in this Players Tribune article that changed everyone's point of view. Someone from the NHL actually called him and then just started trashing him. And then said, when someone from the NHL calls me and says, "Do you think there's something your kids would be proud of?" That's when they lost me. That was their rate there. So yeah, that was kind of low. But yeah, for more information, you guys should read the article on him. It actually shows him as a really good person. He was going for his engineering degree while studying on 12-hour bus rides, while everyone else was watching Happy Gilmore. So yeah, so people started realizing he was a real good guy. So people were preparing for this disastrous All-Star weekend, but it actually turned out to be pretty amazing. Scott scored 2 goals in the game, and the fans were just loving it. He even received MVP of the tournament for being such a great sport through all of this he went through. And he led his team to the $1 million prize at the end for all the players. And yeah, this was only a pretty brief explanation, but it's actually a really cool story, and they're actually talking about making a movie about it. So,
Sweet.